Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end.
Man, we ain't got all day for you, Lord. Yeah.
That one. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 68 yards. And the Eagles march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Elliott good with a PAT.
I'm at a good break. Can I take order?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On 1st and 10, it's Rattler.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We out here, baby.
Closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute.
He was open.
Great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
3rd down, Rattler to the air. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30.
Is that a cornerback?
Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Rattler. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Now a shot taken on third.
Why are you not catching the ball, yo? What the fuck is going on?
You can do,
I can't even catch a pick.
Match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
On 4th down, here's Rattler. He's going to go up top again. This is intercepted.
Lap with me, bitch.
And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way.
Come on,
when
y'all.
you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown.
What the hell? What the fuck is wrong with my controller, yo?
Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Play action, now Rattler. He lets it go deep for Olave. And this is caught at the 20. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out, and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Hey, yo, how does nigga score, yo?
Groupie to kick this one away.
You scored when I wasn't paying attention, yo?
What
kind of shit you on, yo?
Call it to 26.
You's a sucker, yo. Yeah, you's a sucker for scoring when I wasn't paying attention. But I understand, though. I forgot I was playing against your punk ass. You heard me?
Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds.
I know. Shut up, yo. Leave me alone. He wide open, circle wide open.
Through one quarter, 14-7.
Do it again. Come on, y'all.
Now
Me scared.
quarter action from Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession.
I'm scared. He open.
Third down and very long.
Oh shit. What I need to do?
They've got it as we resume action. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They can't compete.
It's the punter man as he boots this one away. That's taken on the 25.
Just down ass down.
Shot hit the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Man, he scored a touchdown when I wasn't paying attention, yo. This bum ass nigga, man.
And frankly, it's just
Dad's money.
in a lot of ways because
Remember me, shorty? You gonna remember me, shorty?
And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yeah. Yeah. Dad's money.
A little more than a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Shifts past him at the 45.
Shut dumb ass down.
Takes this one down almost
that was a good run, though. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, it was good. That was good. Fucking awesome, man. I'm just mad it was you, man.
First and 10, down at the 31.
I got him.
To the air is Rattler.
See what I mean, yo? See what the fuck I mean, yo? What kind of shit was that, bro? He should have been taken down. Like, what the fuck was that? He should have been down.
Second down, here's Rattler.
How? Yo, it's supposed to be picked, yo. Fucking controller broke, man.
First down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The fuck, bro?
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
See what the fuck I mean? Your damn controller broke, bro.
End zone, touchdown, New Orleans. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints are within
It's
an
that
extra
fuck shit.
point of tying up this ball game.
Move. I think I fixed it a little bit.
Be able to add the PAT, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Let me take that shit off. Let's see if I can make it work like this.
And he returns this
We're gonna have to work without it. We're just gonna have to use it without it. Come on, phone, get the... Everything acting stupid right now, bro. I ain't got time, y'all. Fucking feel me, y'all. Everything.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Yeah, go without it.
14-0 lead to begin the ball game. Well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to
go
make
without
the
it,
run
yeah.
at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
On first down, Hurts. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught. Smith. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Rattler wants to throw it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Here's Rattler. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw.
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The point after, good by Groupie. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Finding space at the 40, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A third down gain of 19. They'll go play action here with Rattler. He lets it go deep for Olave. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To the air once more is Rattler. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara from 17 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Grupe able to add the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, here's Grupe to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense. And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And it's caught. Touchdown. Grant Calcaterra from 10 yards out. And the Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Rattler to the air on 2nd down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. The pass caught by Olave. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go. Here's Rattler. That is caught. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
This is 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. 2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley. Room past the 35. And all the way up to the 46. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup. They'll come up now on 2nd down. They go play action with Hurts. And he can't get a throw away. taken down.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Back to throw here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
Wow, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Elliott now to add the extra point.
Let's go! That was the perfect play for that, Doug. They have him with 31 seconds on the clock and try to score that. I keep him one timeout. I keep him with that timeout. Yo, just you ain't getting that, Doug. You ain't. Yeah, Doug.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st down.
Back to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He's back to throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime.
So
yeah, that's fucking crazy.
He's back out there to boot it away in what's now a tie ball game.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's caught inside the 30. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And nothing much
Let's
materializing there on
go!
the 1st down run.
Let's
He'll
go! Let's go! Somebody! Let's go!
A huge play.
Let's go! Fuck this shit, Slutty. Fuck this shit, Slutty. Fuck this shit, Slutty. Yeah, let's go. This is a crazy ass game, bro.
Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott.
Let's go. It's over. Fucking over. Let's go. Let's go. That's a good ass game right there, Shorty. That was a good ass game right there, yo. That was a good ass game. Crazy ass game, man. You know how many picks I fucking dropped, bro? Because niggas don't want to catch the ball.
That's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
That boy A.J. Brown had 3 touchdowns receiving.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on
Yo, that was
EA
good.
Sports.
Yo, that was a good-ass game down to the wire. Yo, you gotta just watch the whole game. Just like, go watch this whole clip for real. Watch this whole clip. It's probably one of the best games I ever had. Oh shit, I gotta hop off though, cause this fucking music be fucking blocking my shit. Yeah, playing that music.